let's just get kind of cozy. Get a feel for it. We got a couple things going on here. We are not making oxygen right now, which is kind of bad. Just a little bit. So I was going to build something down here, but I have thought better of that, and I have decided to build it up here instead. So we just have to have an area to do that in. And this wiring nightmare is, or not wiring, but piping nightmare is something else. So I suppose, let's see, where could I put, oh, let's first of all unpause. I'm gonna go, wow, that's really kind of loud. Hold on, let me go into game options. How's that? Yeah, that's not bad. All right. Okay, that'll work. I guess what I want to unpause. All right, that's gonna be a 6. In fact, let's go ahead and get everything on a 6. I want to get bottle drainer. We can do lead, I suppose, right there. Then this would be just regular pipe, like so. And we're just gonna have a bridge that goes down with it, right? Yeah. Yep. That's what I want them to do. This is going to be, you know what, let's check up on everybody else. We got rockets in orbit. They're making the data banks. I need to really push the ranching. I think I am going to set these up. Let's see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yep. We're going to at least get the guts of this in. I think what I'll do is just not build the wires for a while, you know? Yeah, what did I make that out of? Iron? No, we don't want to make that out of iron. Anyway, cobalt it is. And then let's get one of these, but we'll make it out of cobalt. Alright, that'll be good. I'm going to push these pretty hard. In fact, this setup here, I think we can get rid of this and maybe make another set so that we can really push the sage hatches. I'd like to see how far I can push this ranch. But that'll give them something to do. Let's give these guys something to do. How is this oxygen machine working? It's going well. That's good. We are digging this whole area out. And I think I should maybe leave some of these natural tiles. Cancel all. I don't want to dig this up anymore. Yeah. Because we're going to start thinking about ranching the pips over here. And I'd like maybe to not have to build all the natural tiles from scratch. I do have a few on this side. That's nice. Except for I don't know. I mean, that's not a very big ranch. I almost want to have the ranches going on this side. So I'll probably have to build some natural tiles again. These gold volcanoes. I'm tempted to cool it off in this water right here. But we don't have a lot of steel here. We could go get some steel. I mean, I think we have a rocket at home. Yeah, just sitting here. Let's view interior here. We have swept everything out. That's amazing. So, if we wanted, maybe I could build some tiles over here, or I mean some storage. You know, let's get some storage. Do I need to build like some mesh tiles? I guess out of, man, copper ore? Yeah, we got copper ore around here somewhere. Be fine. Let's get some, see, we'd be going right in there, wouldn't we? Yeah, let's put it right here. That'd be great. And we will just have a whole bunch of stuff. And that's not a whole bunch of stuff. So let's make more of those. I think that would be a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's a whole bunch of stuff. All right, that's good commands for them. That's cool that this has been cleared out. And then over here, we've already got you established your digging stuff. What else do I want you to do? I kind of want you to keep digging down over here too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Deconstruct and deconstruct that, but then dig out. Uh-huh. How about on this one? How are we doing here? We have a lot of food. How are you doing with water? You have plenty of water in your toilet. This thing here has how much bleach stone left? 13.6 kgs. We don't have extra bleach stone, but we also have 18 tons of plastic. How many data banks? 183. That's not bad. Right now we are researching what? We are researching this, and it looks like we are out of data banks, are we? We are. I mean, I could bring her back down. Let's see what all we have here. I don't really care about phosphorite. I'm taking that off. Breathable gases, don't care. Let's take that off. Colorable soils. I don't need to know about coal anymore. I do want to know about lime and refined carbon. Colorable soil, dirt. Oh, look at that. I got a lot of dirt now. I guess I don't need to worry about dirt anymore. Berry sludge. I like to know about that. Filtration medium. Nope. We don't need to know about it. We got plenty of it. Industrial. I'll keep that one on. Microchips. Maybe, but I'm not really doing Ingy's tune-ups. Could. The crude oils. I kind of want to know about the naphthas. The plastics, the steel, the medicine. Yeah. The organic algae. I don't have a lot of algae. Ceramic. Okay. That's good. Refined. Oops. Crap. Refined metal. Yikes. Okay. Seeds. I don't need to know about seeds. At least not those. Sublimators. I don't think so. No, I don't need to know that. Tech components. Databanks. Yes, I would like to know that. Raw materials. Those are nice to have. Edibles. Cool. All right, let's go to Slick Oni. And we'll watch them do this because I want to see them get some water down there. Are the dupes and what are they doing? The Great Plup. He's up here. Okay, let's follow you. Oh, we already have some debris on the top of the map. We are building the media blasters right now, which is important. Wouldn't mind seeing this get done though. Let's maybe make that the priority of a 9. Kind of a high priority for me. Yep. I mean, I appreciate the mopping down here, but I guess it's fine. Man, we got a lot of work to do in this base. Radiation over here, ceiling collapse. Where's that? Over here? Yeah, okay. Radiation for this. We still need to set all that up, but we haven't gotten the broadcasters yet, which we'll need in order to even use that. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I should probably land that rocket. Could do that. I think I can land it one more time without having to worry about it too much. So let's go ahead and land it. Did I land it? Yes, I did. Here it comes. I was like, wow. All right, let's go inside that rocket, though, and make sure she gets into that suit, right? So that is this one. And I want you to get into that suit. Sienna. Sienna, where are you? There you are. All right, she's taking a small break to come back in order to deliver some very needed databanks. Very, very needed databanks. So we're going to sweep this up on a 9. Yep, we want all those databanks, please. Why are you sleeping on the ground? Oh, because it's controlled? That's fine. Is anybody coming to do it? Maybe. Let's find out. Oh yeah, there we go. Somebody's flying in right now, and it should be fine. They shouldn't fly around. Yep. Oh, hell yeah, look at them get them all. Awesome. That was me. I went, my character went and got it. Oops. Follow cam. I kind of want to maybe think about keeping some of the top of the base. I'm not sure. It's probably fine. Okay, so we're going to be able to research. Oh, yeah, and this, I don't know if that's going to hold with redneck and stuff. Maybe it will. I was thinking about possibly doing that a little bit better. I could maybe mop that up. Yeah, we have ice right here. So probably want to move all that. Let's get the move all liquefiable. And that sleet wheat, yeah, I want to sweep that. Okay. Other than that, that's going well. These guys here, how are we doing at the hatch ranches? So I have an idea about this. Redneck had mentioned it, and I'm thinking I might actually do it. If this was a weak plate right here, And that was a vacuum. Yeah, I can see in there. Oh boy. Am I gonna do what I think I'm about to do? Maybe. Let's get an airflow tile. Can I get an airflow tile in there? I think I can. And then of course we'd want an insulated ceramic tile. And then maybe a granite tile. Of course, I think I would want granite up here too. We might as well deconstruct this tile. And I'd probably put a tile in here for right now so that I can drop my liquid right there. Yeah, we're gonna test that out. That'll be a fun little thing. Okay, so is this done? It is. So this is going to be polluted water. Level 7. Just go get it. Drop it off. Let's see it work. Yeah, I don't need an auto bottle, but I definitely want to have all these ones that are just sitting here. Alright, let's speed that up a little bit. Ooh, that's kind of going the wrong way. Okay, well, I could definitely maybe cut that off and then just put another bridge on it so that it knows to go that way. There we go. That's better. We almost have 2 million calories on this map. Wow. No research. Yay! Alright, so we now know the beacons. We can send things off. We could get the pixel packs. That's always a fun background item to grab. Do I want to go nuclear just for Red Deck's sake? I don't know. Probably not. Let's just get those pixel packs. I don't know. Do I need anything else? Do I really need anything? Rad rockets, diamond production, drill cones. I mean, the critter fountain might be a good one to grab. Yeah, let's grab this one. I think that's the next one I want. Alright. And then this should get us back up and running with our O2 machine somewhat. Hopefully more people will come down here and dump more and more polluted water in there. Alright, so that is giving out a little bit of O2. They must be busy doing all this. There is a lot to do up here. I also need to get up there a little bit so that I can dig all of that out. I think one ladder will do it. And hopefully this will work. It's not powered, and it's also going to need... Okay, it's going to need the power. Yeah, we're bringing that up. We have that in there. Let's dig out this. And I will just get that to go up. Should be fine. Maybe a ladder over here, though? Sure, why not? Yikes. Are we out of whatever I was building that ladder out of? Hold on. We'll just do this ladder. Okay, because we need to bring this up quite a bit. And, of course, this stuff is in the way. I could deconstruct it, but that would be bad. Maybe I'm gonna have to go around it. Or maybe I could put a plate there. Let's see if I can put a plate there. I can put a plate there. Let's maybe snip this and deconstruct this. That's cool. Yeah, that's real nice. We could even maybe dig this out now. We don't need it. Alright, let's check up on this planet. Okay, we've done some of that. I want to start getting pips. We're going to start doing it over here. Where is 100 tiles? 96 is right there. But there will be other things in there, or no? No, we can do a full 96. So, just a door here. Okay, can't put a door there. Alright, that's fine. Cancel that deconstruct. But that would be a 96 tile room. Yep. I mean, this is already gone. I can't do much with that. I mean, they haven't dug it out yet, but it's not on the level I want it. Let's see, we'd have another one there. I guess at this point I'd do 2 doors. Yep. I think that would be pretty good. We can start with that. Let's get mesh tile. As far as the top goes, I guess a little bit of mesh tile right here. I don't know. I don't have to do all mesh tile here, though. Let's go... We have a lot of sedimentary rock, and okay, we'll do that. Maybe two about there, I suppose. One right there will get some airflow, maybe. Yeah, I don't want anything in here wet, to be honest. So let's cancel those. We'll make these airflows. Up. That way, if anything does leak up here, it'll pour out, not down in the ranch. As far as these, we're gonna have to build natural tiles. And for the trees, we're gonna want to have the natural tile right there. So there's one door. I believe we can do this and have them plant. This is gonna take a while to plant, so we better get on it. And by the time they're done with it, who knows? I think that'll be enough, because we're still gonna need room for everything else in there. Oops, that's wrong. Hold up, cancel this. So yeah, it would be like this. Cancel that. Let's do this on a 1 speed while I'm designing that. And then cancel this one. There we go, and then deconstruct buildings. These ladders gotta go. What was that, radiation? No, that's fine. We did a little bit of radiation here and there. And then we could probably dig out this, and that can go. I'm not gonna need any of that, because they're already natural tiles. As far as water goes, we're just dry. Poor Pip, he doesn't even know what's coming. Alright, let's go to Slick Oni. How are we doing over here on our oxygen? Looks like we're pushing some out, which means we must be getting water in. Nice, very nice, very nice. Once in a while. But yeah, they're building all this. This is gonna need cooling. So let's get in some conduction panels out of cobalt. I don't think those need cooling, because if we go to overheat, yeah, they don't overheat. So let's just keep on going like this. That should be good. And then if I want anything else, I'll have to add it later. These are going to be in a vacuum, so hopefully we won't have to worry about the pipe that's going through this. And then when it's coming down here, it's going to be insulated, so I don't really have to worry about this one either. And then that is our basic loop. We can expand on that as time is needed. A couple ways to cool that. I do have this water here that's 10 degrees. It'd probably cool it for a while. And then all this water, that's really cold. Yeah, we could easily use that to cool it off. Might do that. And did I put a bridge in there? I hope I did. No, I did not. No, there's no bridge. Okay, cool. Well, let's have a bridge, since I think I'm going to be bringing it up from up here. We'll have a bridge right here. Cancel this one. Let's get a bridge. Actually, this needs to come down a little bit more, to be honest. So we'll have it come down here. It'll be an insulated then. Insulated igneous. We don't have a lot of that, but we'll try. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know if we have enough. Okay. So that's a little bit better. We'd have a... let's see, where's it? Thermosensor? Thermosensor. See, I'm going to want it to come on right there. So yeah, I want it to kick out right here. Let's then get a liquid shut-off. I guess out of lead with a little automation. This will also need power. And we are definitely going to need to be bringing power up here. So we'll just power that as well. What else? Once it's too hot, we're going to want to get it out of here. And that water then can just go down to where this is going. Kind of like right here. Like so. I don't know. I'm just putting pipes in holes. Crap, they aren't gonna... Ah, that's a horrible place to be. Where am I going? Go back. What up, y'all? Welcome in. Welcome in. How's piping? It's alright. The hatch wrenches are kind of going. Right now, I'm trying to get these... Once this is cooled off, it's going to have to come down. I have to pipe that in here somehow. I'm thinking more lines through here. But it's pretty much where I can get through right now. This line is all trash now. I could probably utilize some of this line. So if I went ahead and just did regular pipe... Excuse me one second. If I just did regular pipe here and brought it down and then had this going up like so. Yep, that would be better. Okay, so yeah, this will be the... It's finally too warm. We don't need it anymore. It can come out this way. We can snip off this little thing for the petrol. Yeah, that's totally unnecessary. Whatever. And then we'll have a bridge here. And I'll probably have to have a bridge here. I know I want a bridge there. The rest of this should be able to just kind of go like so. Yeah. You see, are you colonizing a new world? Yeah. Did you see a new world? Did you just colonize a new world? Ooh, exciting. I have been slowly watching and trying to keep up. Well, there's no way I'm keeping up. I'll be watching this long after. Just don't you worry. I'll definitely be watching it long after. All right, let's see if they can get to that. And we are idle over here. Okay, well, I believe that we could go ahead and crew her up again. Summon crew. She still has plastic. We got rid of all the data banks. She has enough steam to go out there at least one more time. I don't know. I might need more data banks. You never know. Probably not. You know what I should do is load up this rocket module. Yeah, let's see if we can load this up. The Robo-Pilot module. You haven't played Oni in like 10 days? Oh, you've been busy. I have been noticing your absence. Hopefully everything's okay. You're in a jet suit. Okay, well, we can just unequip that. And then we can go here. We still have plenty of O2 as well. But I don't really want to launch yet. Because I want to make... Oh, I don't need to even do this. I just need to add it something, right? Can I do something with this? Robo-Pilot module. Select destination. Okay. Insufficient databank. 1. Okay. We're waiting for the programming. So, who's doing that? Aaron's? Frankie's. Let's do a 9 on it. So, who's on it? No pending deliveries. Robo-Pilot mining. Can we get that? We don't need these ladders after... You know what? Can we just get this? I don't know if they can deliver to this. What do you need in order to do this? Operating or supplying? Can I give it a command like this? See if anybody will do it? No pending deliveries. We have databanks. Right? Public access. I mean, she can't get out, so it's fine. Oh, never mind. She can get out. What can harm her? It's fine. We'll just have an extra jet suit in there, maybe. You know what? Santa, can you get back into there, please? Really? We can't do that? Huh. Alrighty then. I guess that's not something that we can do. Interesting. Any rocket platform, but orbiting a Guato. Change module, add module. Yeah, not programmed. Requires at least 2 databanks to reach its destination. Destination stored. I wonder if you had to do that though from like one of these. Oh, that could be it. I don't know yet. That's what we're trying to figure out. Yeah. So I'm not sure, but I think it might need one of these port loaders or whatever. How do you get the databanks into it? Normally. Do we know? You can manually deliver them? Okay, well then I gave it a, you know, do it right now command, and nobody's doing it. If it's... Just wondering if it works with without the DLC. I don't know. See, if it needs a port loader, then, well, that's just a me issue, right? I guess I could put a port loader on here, right? Let's do that. Rocketry, is that in here? No, it's under maybe shipping. Yeah, solid port loader. We'll get one right there. Something like this. Conveyor loader. I'll do a manual use, I guess. Do I have any power coming up? I do. We'll get I mean, this is all temporary. It's just temporary. I'm not gonna be doing this for very long. And this does need a base of some sort. So yeah, that's fine. And then we'll just try to load databanks in. All right, that's good. Let's get rid of the yellow alert. Just make it a 9, please. Because she's in there just kind of chilling out, eating the food, not making anything. And they should come up here and do that. Yay. And we should have enough steam in order to go back up there into space and stuff. Luckily, I'm not going to really worry about overheating this stuff because it's kind of a... Just try it. Guess we could speed that up a little bit. Over on Slick Oni, how is my oxygen going? It looks like we are still pumping it. That's good. As far as this steam room goes... Oh my goodness, wait. We still do have a little bit of steam over there. That's kind of nice. What's the temperatures? 89, 87. Yeah, this dirty brick is something else. Definitely a long game kind of idea. Like you want to play this game for a minute. You have invested time and effort. And we're going to go at least 5,000 cycles kind of thing. Maybe that one wasn't such a hot idea, but... You don't think it needs a port loader? Well, they're in jet suits. How can they not reach it? Do you think they need a landing spot, maybe? Should I put a ladder there? I'll put a ladder right there. How's that? They've almost made this. Wait, is that programmed? It is. Somebody did bring one, huh? So, does that mean I don't need a pilot? Well, I still need her because she's got to have to, you know, make the databanks. But still. So let's see it. It's got status. It still says it's not programmed. But it's only needing one now? Or no, I don't know. Uh-oh, we got a trap, dude. 1 second. Where are you? Oh, yeah. Well, that's... that. Somebody's not able to dig out, huh? Okay, well, you can deconstruct this one. Oh, thank goodness that's still there. Oh, hell. All right, deconstruct this one. That's not there, though. Build that in, like, right now. Yelp. You want to do that? Thank you. Whew. Destination. Yes, I believe I have. Select destination. Maybe not. Yeah, no, right there. Yep. Errands. Number 3 and stuff, but I could go emergency. Nothing. Anything else I have to do for the robo miner? Should we try it? Should we put in databanks? Might as well, I made it. Databanks, allow menu use, level 7. Yeah, I got a lot of databanks. We went to space and got a whole bunch. Look. They're down here. Dang it. Hold on. Oh, no, I don't. I don't know. Where are they? What? Where did all my databanks go? I had a whole bunch. How many do you got in you? See, I got them in here. Am I researching something right now? We already used them, though. How do I get them out of this? I kind of have databanks. Maybe the rocket's bugged. Fixes a reload. Maybe. Yeah, could be. Let me just see. Can I maybe just, like, pop those out? Did those come out? I don't even know. There's no empty storage, is there? Could disable building. Does that do it? Nope. Well, I guess we don't have any databanks. Even more the reason to go ahead and launch this. She can go make some databanks. I mean, there were some in there. That is going to need to be deconstructed. Just go ahead and do that right now. Try to rebuild. Okay. All right. You can do that. I do want to get some more databanks, though, because that was kind of BS. Unless I have to deconstruct that thing. And I don't really want to deconstruct my virtual planetarium, you know? Slick Oni is still working on this. Did we ever get radiation? On BOP runs, I'm guessing bionics. Sometimes I send the RoboPilot with a research module for the positive databanks. Really? That sounds cool. I haven't played enough late game recently. I've played late game, but not recently. It seems a lot more fast-paced than it used to be, so I've got to be more setting it up correct the first try kind of guy. All Alright, so that's looking pretty good. Let's then also maybe get one right there. Ooh, we gotta be careful he doesn't block themselves in. We'll deconstruct this ladder and that ladder. And then I think I can at least move all of this stuff. It's not late game. First rocket I send. I'm gonna get everything in there. Yep. That's the thing we're doing. Well, I suppose late game. It's for me, this is getting into late game. This is the start of late game, I guess. You know, steel is, once you get steel, you're into mid game. Maybe I'm considering mid game, late game. That, that could be it too. That could just be my own determination of what is and what is not late game or mid game. See, meteor blasters we're still working on. That's taking them a minute. We might have to dig out some more material too. Tell me I'm not leaking out. Oh my goodness, look at this. Oops. Can we make that a high priority? We saw that. Does need steel, but the new DLC plant. Yeah, oh man, especially the aquatic. How much lime is that? I have never seen so much lime. It's crazy how much lime that is. Oh, I love to see that working really, really well. We still haven't started up hydrogen production, but like, if I wanted to, we could be making a hydrogen power system, but the problem is I was going for petroleum. Maybe I just need to use more power. Of course, the water could be used for these oil wells or the oxygen machine. I don't really want to add to their task right now. They've got a lot to do. These guys got a lot to do, so I guess we're picking on the home planet here. What are we gonna set up here? Oh yeah. This is what I wanted to set up here. And I don't want that to be this. Cancel that. Deconstruct it, actually. Yeah. Deconstruct that. We're going to be working on the merry-go-barber round. What was it? Merry barbecue go-round? Yeah. Let's go ahead and get a weight plate. Make that out of... I guess this will be fine. Alright, I need a little bit of liquid naphtha, please. Thank you very much. 180 hammer return, and move this to right there. Barbecue merry-go-round. Hey, that was research. Alright, well, hopefully we'll have data banks. No, we have 0 data banks. It's okay, we'll get more data banks. Can I maybe sweep this up right here? I do not want it there. This is going to be a good theory. So if these are going to be sending out a signal, okay, let's go ahead and empty that. 9. This is going to be my pet project I'm going to try to get done so that we don't have to feed these guys anymore manually. Right, there's that. I guess we didn't spill any. Did we spill some? Can I mop this up? No. Okay, cool. So deconstruct this. Yep, and then we're going to need a rail piece that comes in here. Oh, there already is. Let me go ahead and deconstruct these. I don't know what they are, and I don't want them in here anymore. Oh, that's a long way to go. Hold up now. Where is that coming from? Is that from the bottom? That is from the bottom. Okay, so I do want some of that. Could I put that on a different rail? And yes, I can. So we will just go ahead and put that over here for right now. And I will deconstruct this stuff. That's not going to work. I'm going to need to move that line. Alright, let's do that. Alright, it's going to have to move over on this side. It's going to keep up coming. And then I am just going to move it like so. With a bridge right there. That will work fine. And this bridge right there. And then we're going to figure out how to get this out of here. Okay, I think they're doing that though, so let's speed that up. Cool. What were we waiting on? We were waiting on some more data banks. So let's see, how are we doing? We have 14. I mean, it's not that many. You only need a couple though. So I mean, we could land her right away, but I'd like to maybe see about getting her to, you know, keep at it. I didn't even know that we dropped all that stuff down there. Oh, we got a sage hatch down here. Hold on. Let's relocate you into here. And yeah, how is this going? This is going well. So now that this is in, I want to change all these over to 75. Okay, 75. Copy settings. Paste them all the way across. And now these will be 75. This way, hopefully I don't have to reset it. You know, that first time you start it up and it doesn't want to run right. And this will be 75 by 600. There we go. Then we'll just get the automation going in here. Let's go ahead and keep it rolling though. Oh yeah, they should be able to come in here and do that. This will be for sage hatches only. In fact, I might want to do another one of these above it. Right here. So let's go ahead and start deconstructing buildings. We'll be fine. We can get rid of those. Get rid of those buildings there. We could probably keep the transformer if we really wanted to. If I wanted to get another 9, could I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, well, I could if I get rid of some of this background over here. So yeah, I might do that. I might just tuck it back in the back corner a little bit more. All right, these are going to be for sage hatch eggs. Incubate, level 9. Copy that setting and paste them all. This is going to be awesome. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and look at this. So that should be a vacuum. It is. I want to get all of this moved out of here. I mean, I guess I could have swept it. I'm going to want to have a chute here. I'm running a little low on some of my ores, but I do still have copper ore, so we'll do that. Not sure where the rail is going to be yet, but looks like this is in now. So, no, it's not. We still need to make quite a few of those pieces. Alright. Right now we're feeding them barbecue through the fridges, the refrigerators. This is set, right? It is set to have them, but it's not set to have meat, so we don't have anybody in there yet. Once we get some critters in there, then I'll set it. But right now, that's how we're feeding these guys with the barbecue. We got plenty of it. Looks like these are, oh my goodness, the whole thing is ready to pop at the same time. Oh, this has no power. That might be helpful. But you know what? We'll run this line through it. Why not? Yep, let's give all power. And then we still need to make that and the rail. So I have to get this rail done pretty soon. Let's get the priorities going, guys. 7 on that, please. Of course, that does close off the room, doesn't it? Oh, that does close off the entire room. I didn't even think about that. Not a horrible problem. We can fix this. All I need is one of these tiles here. No. What I need, cancel this. I need a blob. Deconstruct. I need another blob of naphtha. 180. Relocate. Let's see. Yep, I want it right here. See, that's a vacuum. We got all that stuff off. That's good. We still need to build this, though, guys. Come on. Yeah, this ranch is all sorts of messed up right now. That's all right. It'll be good here in a second. Maybe. Uh-oh, we got a hatch over here somehow. Let's relocate you. I don't know. Do you need that one? Yeah. Yeah, you can do that on an 8. Okay, cool. Yay, they're finally building that, and I will at least get the rail in there as well. Sorry, guys. I should have done that before. Make that a 7 as well. All right, and then I want to, I guess, wait for them to do that. Yep. Have they built this? No, they have not. They're working towards it. But at least they're still able to get the soda pops. Okay, I think that's done. The rail, that is. So let's deviate the rail now. That goes up there. Snip this. At least all that will go out, and I can just deconstruct all of that. Unfortunately, some of that's going to go... Well, it's going to go right there in the door. That should be fine. Can I mop this up? I think a mop on this is needed. And then let's get a sweep in here. Actually, cancel this sweep. That definitely doesn't need to happen. Let's see. Where is the rails? Oh, that is pumping out stuff as well, is it? Why is this one full? Because that one's running. Okay. So what I could do with that, and it's delivering all sorts of stuff right now that... Okay. How about I do this with a bridge onto this? And we will put a bridge like that. Snip this. And put that through there. Snip this. Alright, that should be better. Aw, oh, hell. Alright, I'm back. Alright, here we go. It's loading. What cycles are you guys on? See, I'm a little over cycle 600 now, yeah? 609. 536. Oh, you're catching up. Yeah, you are. I paused too much. It's called indecision. Not exactly sure what I want to do, you know? You have to check your VOD. Yeah. Croc's got more than 1,000. Wow. Only one planet to land on. Well, for me, there was only one planet I wanted to land on. 715. Okay. Respectable, man. That's great. Forget where... yeah, I haven't even paid attention to where Troy is. Okay, so first of all, are these all set up and getting power? Because I was doing that. Yeah, no, it didn't. Okay, cool. We will start the game. Let's get this in. Kind of important. Did these get... Yeah, those did get set at least, so that's good. Those are all hatched at the same time. Okay, we didn't... I don't think we lost too much. Let's see. Over here, we're still working on this. It's going to take a while. But we are delivering the polluted water that then makes the oxygen, so that's working well. I think we're good to maybe let this one bake for a while. What I want to do is get some people... Oh, we're idle over here. Okay, yeah. I want to get some people from the home planet to come over here. Because we have 3 dupes over here right now. And their skills... Man, that took a minute. Their skills over here. We have Ada, who's a digger builder. Paula, who's a megatronics engineer, which is nice. Yelp, who is our only critter rancher. So I'd like to get a couple more critter ranchers. A cook. I guess we don't need a hauler. I mean, Helena or Hala can do it when they're not doing megatronics engineering, because they're not going to always be doing that. Maybe, I don't know, Ada. Maybe we bring a hauler, a rancher, a cook. That's 3 dupes. Who else would we want here? 3 more dupes. That'd be 6 dupes total. Well, we're going to have a... Well, they're all rocket pilots. You're so behind. At least 3 dupes. All right, this one, let's mop this up because I don't really want the water in there either. And you know what? I'm going to forethink this, and I'm actually going to put in gold. Well, I didn't need it there, but gold pipe, just in case we need to run some sort of liquid through this. And in fact, I'm going to do the same thing with wire. So for the wire, conductive wire, cobalt. Yep. I'll just do that. Oh, it's doing coal. I should have done gold. Oh, well. All right, well, that gives them something to do. Meanwhile, I was taking care of my pet project over here, and this is going to... Okay, so this didn't get done. So deconstruct buildings. These buildings right here. Also, this whole setup needed to change. And this needs to go out a different way. Okay, yep, this needs to go up here. And we're going to maybe snip that off. And I guess we're going to deconstruct this. Yeah. Okay, all that will be deconstructed. This will then get deconstructed. And then what I'm going to want is a bridge. This is all on 5s. Gosh darn it. I'm gonna have to change that. Then we'll go conveyor rail this way with a bridge on this side. Something like that. Because I need this whole area cleared out. And then I need to go get my liquid naphtha. So relocate. Oh, I missed it. I wasn't fast enough. Cancel relocate. All right, liquid naphtha, relocate. We're gonna relocate it right to there. And let me get a good sweep in on that. I want to get all that out of there. Let's get the shipping conveyor loader. And this time I am going to also do the piece as well. So that we'll get that ready to go. This is fine. I might get another airflow tile down here. Maybe not. Not yet. Probably right there though. We'll get one right there. Nice. Does that have an automation wire in it? It does now. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make little mini vacuums. Mini vacuums in each ranch that are hooked up to a weight plate that will request when they need more. I keep my food in vacuums already, so having a certain amount of barbecue in each one of these where the sweeper can see it, I think beats the fridge. 180 kgs of what? Uh-oh. What do I have at 180 kgs? Oh no. Oh, the naphtha? Because I like to take out little blobs. So this little blob right here, you know, I just go ahead and empty that. We can then put this in here. So let's go ahead and do that. Level 8. That'll make, hopefully, this at least a ranch again. So it'll close the doors. Have we built the other way for that to come out? No, we have not. So yeah, that I need to build that. Let's go ahead and snip it. All right, that's not bad. I can just deconstruct the bottom of this part. We'll just let that drain out because I really want this line to be empty. All right. So we have that. We're going to deconstruct it. 7. We're going to deconstruct it. 7 or 8 or whatever. All right. Now, did we get a gas in there? No, we did not. It's a vacuum. Awesome. Let's go ahead and sweep this up. Guess what it won't be, though? It won't be... it will still count for the ranch, basically. And that's why I'm doing a double liquid lock vacuum. Alright, let's get the other one right there. And that should give us back... I might have to take out this one, because we've added a few. So yeah, I think I'm going to take this one out, deconstruct, 7. I might actually have to elongate this ranch just a teeny bit somehow. Alright guys, get on this one, would you? And how is this going? Okay, so I do need to deconstruct all of this. That can all go. I'm gonna get rid of that thing, but I might keep some of these other ones, because I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to feed it yet. Alright. So yeah, we have a vacuum. Naphtha, you make 20 to 30 kg only? Oh, you're talking like bigger locks? Bigger blobs? So instead of taking out one, like, okay. I don't know. I'm just used to taking out one, so instead of 180, it'd be like 150. 150 would be a good blob. I get you. Okay. Solid, more solid. Gotcha. Well, I have to make quite a few of these, so that might come in handy. That's gonna be fun. All right, let's see how big this ranch is. This is now a 95. Oh, it's one tile off. Okay. How do I get one extra tile in here? Oh, there's no real good way, is there? Oh man, they're gonna hate it. They're all gonna be cramped and stuff. I have no idea what tile I could take out of that in order to make that, or add to it. I mean, could take out the pole or put the pole on the other side, maybe? Oh, I mean, we don't need the pole that much there, do we? I think the pole right here would be good, but that's going to be every ranch. And that's definitely going to creep into not having a pole at all. Gross. Kind of got myself into a corner with that one, huh? If you have it on SR, 200 kg, then I just changed to 180. I got you. Yep. That's good. I'll have to try that. Can we sweep this up, please? Redneck's over there, just hanging out. See if any of these are lullabied. Nope, not yet. It does all have power. I guess it just hasn't reset. We could reset it now, though. So let's do that. We'll reset that. See if we can't get that going in. And as far as this goes, I mean, do I run it one short? I think I have to. Let's go 7. 7. We're going 7. And then this one is still for 0 eggs, right? How many do we have in there now? We have 7. That's great. We have 8 in this one, though. So 7 in this one, too. We're going to have to move one down. Well, we could do that really easily. Let's just relocate you down here. That will get you down. And then this one will be for 7. Actually, we could just copy pasta that. Copy pasta. Uh-oh. We have some down here, do we? Already? Oh, no. Okay, so let's get copy settings. Paste settings, and then copy settings, paste settings. I had no idea we were doing that down here already. Okay, that's good. It's good. More hatches. Oh, here's a sage hatch we can go grab. Let's go ahead and relocate you into here, please. There ain't no way I'm... Yeah, I don't think anybody can grab it. Aaron, Meep. Don't know. I think I did it too high. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe not. A pull below the last doors? Yeah. It's pretty nice. Self-evoluting chamber. Maybe I can mop this up when we get a chance. We should have... Oh, there we go. We're wrangling. Looks like we are geo-tuning the natural gas geyser right there. Getting a lot of our power from that. Although we could really get a lot of our power from the hydrogen that we have built up in here. It's a little bit. In fact, how are we doing with the water over there? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. I hope I'm not getting pressure damage over here. Oh, boy. Where are you going again? You're going up, huh? Ruh-roh. No pressure damage? Okay, cool. Well, that's good. I just have water that's built up in the pipes, I think. That's not cool. Now, why... I almost want that one to dedicate go down. You know what I mean? That would make more sense. Of course, if I go in there and I build anything, it's all going to pop. And I've got to figure out how to get it all figured out without doing that. We'll wait for the autosave. Below in the pipes, you had 2 different liquids by design. Here? Well, this is a cooling line. This polluted water is a cooling line. It just comes in and grabs the temperature of the water. Yes. Yes, it's by design. We'll follow it. You want to follow it? So it's going up, but we'll come down here. This is where it's really coming into shine, right? So here's the mixed liquids coming down. We got brine at -8. We got polluted water at 14, but I mean, it comes in, I guess 14. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, but it's coming in. And then this turns it until it hits 20 degrees. Once it's at 20 degrees, these are just out of granite pipes, regular granite pipe. And I believe I had it on a delay of some sort, didn't I? Yeah, I have it on a 2-second delay buffer. So that it clears out a few more of the pipes than just 1 or 2. And so this is from all the geysers up here that are really cold, or the leftover polluted water that we don't need anymore from cooling off this setup. So, yeah, it just comes in mixed. And then when it comes out, it does a little bit more cooling in the Dreco farm, and it goes up. And I know it's horrible, but this is where we had originally piped it. Here it comes now. 20 degrees. Speed that up. Comes down. Goes through the sieves. Cools off the area a little bit, I guess, if it can. Goes through these. Clean water. 22 degrees. You are lucky. I have only 95 seawater. Well, you can do it that way as well. And then that's where it comes in. So yeah, circle of life, I guess. Let's see. We were doing the ranches. Try not to get distracted. Okay. We have 7 of 7. That's perfect. How are we doing over here? They look like they're getting lullabied. Yep, those are going well. This is going to be for Sage Hatches 0. Yep. Okay, good. And I'm hoping that they are going to be bringing in Sage Hatches. 40. And how many critters are in this room right now? There are none. There's no critters in that room right now. So please bring in all the adult Sage Hatch. We don't have any right now. Okay, so back to this. This still counts as a room. I need to do the same thing down here. Could do airflow, but you know, granite works as well. And yep, let's do that. We'll have granite there. We'll have another weight plate. All right, another piece of granite. And I'll have to deconstruct this one. Gross. Maybe I'll just go on a 1-speed because I got a lot of other things going on. This was the plan. You know what? I might have it go in this way. We could have a... Let's go shipping... Conveyor shut off. Oops. Conveyor shut off. I hate that view. 1 second. Do I want to have it going right there? Maybe. Yeah? Alright. So... I would definitely want to deconstruct then these. And these. So we might as well get rid of all those. Alright, naphtha, right? This time we're going to do it by 20. Or maybe... Ooh, you know what? Let's mop this. I think I've mopped that a few times. But that naphtha is... Yeah, only the small amount. I want to get a bigger amount. Instead of 180, we're going to do 150. Boom. So that's 30 grams. Okay, relocate. Right there. We can deconstruct this as well. And then I'll go get another one. Let's see, where is that? So this time it'd be like, I guess we could do 20s, right? So that would be 130. I mean, why be balanced? We'll be a little bit crazy and have different amounts on it. That just to be different. All right, naphtha. I need that to be a vacuum. And I guess I'm gonna keep this tile there because, well, I don't really know if I want to rebuild it. It'd be cool if we could still utilize it. Maybe. Where is that light shining down at? Yeah, maybe. That'd be interesting. Okay, so now this liquid naphtha can be emptied. And then we can sweep everything out of here. In fact, we can sweep everything out of there right now. As far as the automation goes, this would say if it's below that, it would turn on, right? Something like that. And then I'm going to have something going straight up. Well, I mean, I might as well. This is a big project. Alright, then deconstruct this. Level 7. Let's then sweep out everything. I think I can go ahead and close this side up. Or I could get another one of these. You know what? I'm gonna get another one of these. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Oh, hell yeah. I like it. We'll get another one of those. And as far as that, it doesn't really matter because airflow is not gonna really work. So we'll just go ahead and put a regular granite tile there, I guess. That should be fine. Let's then get a tile down here ready to go. I might need to get some more naphtha. Deconstruct this. Deconstruct this. Let's go back to the naphtha. 110. Put that one right there. Alright, so I did that, but I didn't do it totally correctly. So let's go ahead and deconstruct this again. And I do need to have a conveyor chute in there. Hold up. Shipping, conveyor rail. Alright, so that's going to be going in like so. That's going to be going in like so. Right. I'm guessing something like that. In fact, let's go ahead and get all these built. That's good. Okay, that's a vacuum. Sweep this up. And that has the rail. Let's deconstruct. I want to deconstruct all this. This is kind of confusing. I do not like this rail here. In fact, let's get some of this going. Ooh. You know what? I did not know that I was deconstructing that, but that's fine. Cancel this part. And just have it going up like this. If we had anything coming out, it would just follow that line eventually. Alright, cool. You guys all done? Yeah, 5 auto dupes. Okay. Alright. Well done, guys. Let's just double check these. Let's cut that in there. Good. Let's put in... Okay, so we just need a bottle on both sides. Liquid naphtha, NTU, 9. And then, yeah, we just need to go get another bottle of naphtha real quick. So, 90. And this time, I think I'm going to just increase the whole thing. Relocate. Where are we putting this? That one's going right there. Alright, there's that blob. Can we deconstruct this one now? Thank you very much. Awesome. Let's get a chute in there now. With a rail. Oop. Auto save. Alright, let me just do all of these as well. Yep. At least put those in. And then that is going to this. That's fine. That is a vacuum. I think we're golden here. I think we can put this back up. This is not quite done. There's that one. What do we got? Meteor showers. Ooh, okay. Okay. I don't think I have these things powered. I absolutely don't have these things powered. I haven't even started to power them. What kind of meteor? Oh, those are the damaging kind. Yep, that's a rock meteor. Those are bad. As far as power goes, we were working towards that. But we just hadn't gotten there yet. Okay. Emergencies. We need emergencies. Let me get a large power transformer made out of cobalt, out of lead, I guess. Lead is fine. We'll get it put right there. Then we're going lead straight up. That should power them. I don't know if I've made a few, but I haven't made enough. Let's do forever. Also, can we just get that on a really high level, like a 7? Yeah, we really want to do this build right here. Let's just do construction. Alright, that's about all I can do. Other than that, we're going to get hit pretty hard. And we'll just have to come back to that. Lovely. Okay. This tile can now be deconstructed. Okay, is that a vacuum? It is. Now I can get a chute. Maybe I could get some light sweeping down here, like level 1, you know? Just occasionally go pick some stuff up. That'd be great. Can you still see that? Oh my goodness, I can still see that. That's great. Very convenient for now. In fact, how are we doing down here? You guys getting food? Oh yeah, you got barbecue. I'm curious, where are we at? Hold up. We have domesticated critters, 113. Not all of those are what we're looking at, though. We got 25 regular hatches. Not bad. Sage hatches, 14. That's hopefully going to go up soon. So a total of, I don't know, 39. Then we have like 6 more hatchlings. Sage hatchlings, those count. And as far as, does it say how many? No, it doesn't say on the... You have to go to each planetoid? No way. Okay, so that would be something. Okay, cool. Wow, they're doing the 1 priorities over here, guys. Can I get my priority constructions up to a 7? Building melted. That's not usually a good thing. Dig out this stuff, please. Building melted. We're gonna have to dig out all that stuff, like 8. Ooh. Well, this is definitely the more, at least it's mostly just the automation wires, you know. But this is the more active planet currently right now, for sure. And hopefully this will be the last meteor shower I have to worry about. Let's see, are you making anything over here? What are you guys up to? Alright. Oh yeah, building power for that. Well, that was important. Until it wasn't. Oh well. Ah, dang it. All hands on deck. All hands on deck. We have a breach. A breach, I say. For the damage. Here we go. Oh no, they're sick. Plop. What do you got? Food poisoning? Are you a dirty boy? You are a dirty boy. Oh, just nasty. Why didn't you wash your hands? I guess he's just digging out. The cook has got it. Nice. Is the meteor shower over? That's a good question. I hope so. I think so. Okay. Well, that happened. They'll get to a lot of that, and we'll definitely have to dig all that out. They're gonna be busy for a while doing it. Yikes. Okay. Back to the fridge, I guess? Any of those materials from the meteor shower? Bunker tiles, though? I do have 23 tons of steel now, but I mean, lime on this map has not been as forthcoming as other maps, you know what I mean? Bunker tiles? I really don't know. No, I don't need it. That's about 10 tons of material. I do have a little bit over there. Sir, on the topic of lime, the one poke shell farm has been working wonders. I bet it has. I do have a poke shell pit somewhere. I don't know if it's on the main planet. I know I have it on the other planet, though. Yeah, I haven't been doing that nearly as much as I should be. Absolutely. Yeah, maybe. Maybe this would be quicker. All right. We'll still dig all that out. I will have a bin here. This should already... Well, that's got mafic rock. This should say steel. It does. Let's make it a 7. We have 5... and about 5 tons of it. So I really only need another 5 tons. Maybe. Maybe I give him a... Yeah, okay. Let's get him some more steel. I mean, to be honest, yeah, it'd be quicker. I was gonna have to run cooling and all that stuff. Let's do 6 tons. Oh, is that how we're giving them bristleberry? That's interesting. I guess that works. That's cool. That's going to the other planet. I could probably turn that off. Maybe no more bristleberry. You guys can keep it for a while, huh? We've been making berry sludge for a minute. Where is that at? Oh, no, we haven't been making it for a minute, apparently. Well, I mean, all hands are on deck on this whole build. The cook is up here. Where? Do we not have that stuff? Or do we actually have to bring it up? Like, yeah, I think that's the problem. I think I was doing that before, and it wasn't catching it every time. So I decided to just have it drop down here. But we have quite a few of it. And then that gets sent to there. Yep. And then this is set onto a higher one that'll freeze it eventually, but a dupe still has to come up here and do that. Okay. Not the greatest. I think I made like 130 tons of steel in around 100 cycles. Yeah. You flexing. What up, Engineer Troy? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We're currently trying to make the hatch ranches a little bit better and not forget about this planet every once in a while. Oh yeah, I remember about these guys. We already have a Pip in here. That's amazing. He's probably going to get trapped. Maybe I could at least make these rooms. I bet you they have been bored out of their minds this whole time. Let's mop that up. And then I'm going to need to put something there because we're going to need doors. Oh, it looks like we got, yeah, hit by the meteors over here as well. Okay, well, I'll have to do that a separate way. That's going to be fun. Not a problem. And then these I don't have to do. Smart. No, you want, let's see. Poke shells, yeah, they're pretty decent. They might have gotten buffed recently, did they? I think so. Because of the Paku thing. Is that how Clay made it up to us? We're all wrenching poke shells now? How have you found making the blue version? Is that the sandy shell? The one that you get like shellfish from? How's that been going? They did? They got buffed? Nice. Alright, so we're gonna be definitely ranching more poke shells then. I'm sure I got plenty of polluted dirt around here somewhere. But back over here. Oh, we're done with the steel, so let's drop that. They can go grab that. We'll go ahead and get that taken care of and not deal with it anymore. But let's get back to the pet project, though. This one. We got any kind of sweeping that we need to be done here? No, we don't. Okay, so let's get this tile put back in. And get another tile like... And I guess we're dropping another level. Deconstruct. And we'll put one right there. Yep. Kind of just do that on all of these. Is that right? No. Cancel this one. Like that. Yeah. That's what we're doing. We're getting more efficient at it. More efficient. Shellfish, yeah. Sandy, only meat. 4K, Reese's 1, 2. Fill vacuum. Hey, cool. We get to see it in action. We need more naphtha. Absolutely. Oh, no. You know what I did? You know what I did? Darn it. Okay. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Let's get rid of this one. Deconstruct this one. Then the conveyor chute needs to go. Deconstruct. And this one needs to go. And then, yeah, I gotta deconstruct buildings. At least we haven't built those, but these need to be weight plates. Oops. Yep. Weight plates, please. Oh, and I even had that wrong. Did I cancel this? Because didn't I have these hooked up a different way? I did. I messed this all sorts of up. So this would have been like that. Oh no, that one's messed up too. Okay. Let's deconstruct this. Yeah, that can go. I'm gonna deconstruct that. Deconstruct these. All of these can go. Alright, and then these are the ones that are gonna have the lines coming out. Yep. Perfect. Alright, that should be better. One groomed and fed shells are about 15 lines a cycle. That's really nice. Coming up with new sources of polluted dirt. Alright, and we'll get this in here. Alright, that's better. I think I can build this. No, I can't. So we have two that are functional, kind of. And there's redneck. Let's see, do these all say 7? Yes, they do. Technically, I could get rid of a few things. Like, I can move the critter sensors up. Made a mess. That is not good. 1 second. There is no clean water. Got you. We got rid of a lot of our polluted water, it looks like. Looks like that's not coming in at all. We do have this polluted water that we can utilize and put somewhere if we want. Which is nice, but where is the bathroom water coming in from usually? It's okay, so it was looping. And then, okay, I see what kind of happened here. The problem is when that is full, yeah, this isn't the greatest setup. So it goes down there, it goes up there first, and then comes over here. And if it can't go over there, then I'll have it come down here, I guess. Yep, this is what I'll do. I'll have this, then come down like so. You go that way first, fill up, and if you can't go that way first with clean water, then you will go down with clean water, right? I believe so. But I need to get clean water on this now before everybody else pees their pants. Gotcha. Well, that's easier said than done. I guess another bottle filler is in the works, so we'll get one put right there. Yep, that needs to happen right now, guys. Are you getting a liquid up there? No. I'm gonna have to check your guys' ways of getting into your food. Somehow we're getting food poisonings here. Club is food poisoned. Can I just see your... Well, we do have a polluted water source, but that shouldn't matter. We cook our food. Our food is stored where? Up here, and it's clean, you know? Huh. I guess we could check the blueprint. Coal. Yeah, I don't need any dupes right now. I do need to send some off to the other planets. Alright, we're ready for this. Let's deconstruct this one. How you guys doing? We got all those in, did we? Let's... Okay. Let me get one right there. Deconstruct all, I guess. These can go. But not all. Background buildings. Deconstruct background buildings right there. We're going to put it in the door. Yeah, we got to make this quick. That took you far too long. We do have more oxalide out there, but I don't think we need it. We have the oxygen machine now going pretty good here. Just make sure that I have all the wires and the pipes running through there right now, so I don't have to worry. Oh, come on, man. How about... Okay, there's those. We could probably deconstruct this. Probably should have put other pipes through there too, you know, but whatever. And then the wires. Yeah, they're through it. We should have done that with the pipes. Made a mess. Yeah, that's going to happen. Did we get this other one? Yes. Water? 9. Hopefully we have some water laying around somewhere. And that's why that pool is polluted. Yeah, well, at least that's a good place to do it. It's a great place to do it. Another one. Oh, that one was in the suit. Oh, man. And he's 6, so I think I'm going to just move him back over here. No need to be walking around in a soiled suit. Did we get any water in there yet? I don't see any. I don't know if I have any water available. I mean, I have little bottles here and there. Oh boy. How's my steel doing? This whole planet is needing a little bit of attention. Alright, we'll get to it. Idle over here though. Okay, so this is a vacuum. Let's go ahead and sweep it all up. I want to get that out of there. This is set up and ready to go. The rails. Did I get the rails all in? Let's get these in here. And that is the vacuum. This is a vacuum, so we can get the chute in there now. Alright, got some copper ore in there for that. That's nice. Let's get some more naphtha. That would be over here. Let's go 180. 180. Relocate. That's coming right here. And we'll grab another one. He's coming for it. He's coming for it. 160? Hell yeah, I'll take 20 kgs instead of 1,000. That would go right there. And now that that is solid, I think we can close it up. Yeah, no, that would be a cheeky way of doing it. To get the extra space. Can I cancel that? We'll have to wait and see. Liquid naphtha empty. Empty. Anybody want to empty that one? Deconstruct. Then let's get a chute. Sweep all that. I think I can place this one back. Yeah, I think that gives me my 96. I believe so, if I get this tile out of there. Well, if that's the case, let me deconstruct this one. We can check right here. So this one's 95. I can't really do the same trick over here because I have this here. But I could maybe make a bump up one somewhere else for no apparent reason. Like right here. Like we don't need this here. I could easily put a tile there, like so. And then we could just, ooh, maybe not right there because of the light. I don't even need to do that. I could technically just deconstruct this one tile. And we'll just build the rest of that just for fun anyway. But like this one. 95, if we take this out. Yep, there we go. We're back at 96. We can go back up to 8 critters. Heck yeah. We'll go 8 critters on this one as well. Let me deconstruct buildings. Get rid of that. That. And that. This one's going to be short no matter what. But at least we're going to be able to grab an extra one here and there. Priorities, let's get those. Actually, they're pretty good. Let's get over here. We're idle over here again. Oh my goodness. I'm just leaking out atmosphere or something awful. Somebody hopefully will get on that. Let's go ahead and deconstruct buildings. Yep. You can get on these. Have fun. All right, man. Have a great night, Croc. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. All right, I can get rid of that. I kind of want to keep paying attention to this side, though, because I would like to get that done. Let's sweep this up. But yeah, the stable size is now 96. So this should say 8 critters, copy settings, paste settings all the way down to there. This one is saying 7, but that's because this ranch is not even a ranch right now. Okay. Well, I mean, it is, but it's not a very good one. That is done. This is then done. This one then is done. We're good on to make this one work. Okay, we need more naphtha. Deconstruct that. More naphtha is required. 140. Relocate you over here. But then let's go over to this planet real quick. Just make sure they're keeping on working on this. Just deconstruct these. All those can go. All these can go. Those can go. Deconstruct that. Okay, we're gonna need another background tile here real quick. Right there, please. That one's a big priority. And then we're gonna have another one. Ah, crap. Cancel this. This one, yeah. Pretty big priority right there. Deconstruct the rest of these. I do think I have another piece of open space here, though, that I'm gonna have to worry about. Yep. Please get on it. Thank you. Okay, so they've done that. Let's go ahead and deconstruct these. That one. Gonna get some more of this. Yep. You guys got all of that taken care of. Oh yeah, we need to deconstruct these. Yep. More of these are required. Well, they're able to build these things pretty quick. We still need to bring people over here. We're gonna have to pick those pretty soon. I think I'm gonna get that rocket going pretty quick. Let me get this one going. Because we're ready to start thinking about Pip ranching currently. So deconstruct these ladders. We don't need those anymore. But yeah, let's also get some stuff on the ground so these pips don't just plant everywhere. So under furniture, I'm actually going to go ceiling trim so they don't build it. I think we have to start on this side, so we're going to have them plant that first one there, you know. This is the one where it's going to be a little bit trickier because now I think it would be like, okay, I don't want you to plant there. I don't know. I'm just going to do the whole thing for right now. Don't plant anything there. All right, let's go back to the other planet where we're idle. And we could start thinking about sending people off. So let's select crew. I don't want to take Stinger again. He's gone. He's not going to do this. If we go to skills, we need at least another farmer. We got a Frankie over here who is a good farmer. Engineer Troy. I don't know. Engineer Troy, do you want to go to another planet? We have Nuggy who is staying here. Meep could do it. Meep's a solid choice. Frankie's got a little bit less morale requirement, which is nice. So Frankie might be a good one. Let's go ahead and give you a rocket piloting hat, Frankie. We want to cook. So we have Rin. He's a decent cook. We can get Rin over there. Any other cooks on this planet? Harold is something. He's a brand new. I don't know why he's not going down advanced research and all that, but he's into medical care. He was going to be a doctor. Cool. I'll give you got 3 points to give out. Well, let's get you rocket piloting, improved carry, and medicine compounding. Why not? Oh, I guess you get another one. I'll get you rocket piloting. You're still going to want you suit trained. May over here. I guess we'll get you going down that way. I don't think I need May over there. There'd be another digger, but researcher as well. Researcher over there would be nice. We could bring the other builder digger home. Maybe May. May might be nice. Yeah. Alright, you can be a rocket pilot. Oh, you don't even have rocket piloting, so I can't really do that to you, but I could try to remember Ray that she goes on it. Stinger now, you're not going to have a rocket piloting hat anymore. You're going to have the applied science hat again. Harold is a no-go. So far, Amari's a researcher and a digger, constructor. Devin. Exosuit trained demolition masterworks. Ellie's a cook as well. So, I mean, it could be Rin or it could be Ellie. I think Rin is the better cook. Maybe I'd take Ellie. Yeah, we could take Ellie down there. She has some points in rocket piloting as well. Yeah, why not? Suit sustainability, improve carry. But we're gonna give you the rocket piloting hat. So there's two. Frankie and Ellie are going. Frankie is the rancher. Ellie is the cook, and maybe a hauler. I don't have a lot of haulers. That might be a problem. I really only have one good hauler, I think. Devin. Demolition, Blame Redneck, Anemic Mega, Amari. Okay. No, I don't want to take another rancher. Improve construction, Helena. I think we might be okay with this amount of people. That's what, 2 dupes? Just 2. We'll take Frankie, a rancher, because we already have 1 rancher there, and then a cook. And everybody else can just haul when they don't need to. Do anything else? Okay, cool. Let's do that. Let's select a crew. We're going to say Frankie. Did I say Rin was going? No, I didn't say Rin was going. Wait, did I have a cook? I did have a cook. It was Ellie, right? Ellie was going? Yep. So we have Frankie, Ellie. She's off-world. So I believe just those 2. I'm going to take those 2. Yep. And crew up. Oh, wait. Let's view interior. We need to make sure that we have suits in here. Deliver suit. Probably don't need that many suits. It's also, yeah, we got water. We have gas in here. Yeah, it looks like Redneck's been in here once or twice. Lurking. All right, what up, Resplendence? Welcome in. Welcome. Other than that, let's get down here. Oh yeah, I was going to put in a whole bunch of stuff. Let's maybe not. Like I don't need a lot of stuff over here. Hey, here's our poke shells. I'd like to send those limes over. Oh boy, it's a lot going on. We're gonna need to have a checkpoint in there at some point as well. So I could get that in under stations. Let's get Atmos suit checkpoint out of Cobalt, right like so, but I can't do that yet because we have to load those. And until we load those, I also want to get working on these freezers. So that freezer's good. That freezer's good. That freezer's good. This one is not yet. Yep, that one needs to be emptied. And then I need to go get some more naphtha. So more naphtha. 120. Let's relocate you. That's going to be going right there. We could actually sweep that up right now. Maybe sweep this up too, you know? Let's get some of this stuff out of here that we don't need dropping down on us. That should be decent. And over here, we need to put in seeds. So I will get a bin. Put that bin right there. We'll start the arbitrary seed process now. Okay, that is done, so I can do this, and now we can empty that. Go get some more naphtha ready. Naphtha 100. This one, naphtha relocate. Alright, we'll relocate it. Suppose right there. Okay, this can be deconstructed. Get another rail in. Oh, Halloween is also a narcoleptic. You gotta love it. I'm gonna need to take some berry sludge over there. Let me see where I have that. 8,000 calories. That's all I have. Let's relocate that into the rocket. That would be into this rocket. That's where we're gonna haul that. Let's sweep this. Don't want that in there. And I think that room is ready to be closed up. Other than that piece of sweeping that needs to be done. So maybe I get that in a 9, you know? Like, get this stuff out of here, guys. Thank you. Let's close that up. And this can be deconstructed. I need another bottle of that. 80. Well, you can make more blobs for the amount, I'll tell you that much. The only difference is that these are probably a little bit more solid. Let's see, we'll put this right there. And deconstruct this. It doesn't have automation yet, but it will soon. Over here, how are we doing? Arbor tree seeds. Arbor acorn, let's get, I don't know, 10. Looks like there's at least 10 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here. Not too bad. So I'll get the 10 over there. Let's get back on this side. What are we waiting on next? We have this. So empty. Empty. Oh, Lena's on it usually, yeah? Alright. Let's get this deconstructed. Oh yeah, I gotta get another one of these put in. Luckily I could do it after the fact, which is nice. And then get another one. Alright, I think oop, I need to sweep that up. So we'll get a high level sweep on that. Lovely, 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 lovely. It looks like we're getting some sage hatches in. Hopefully we'll start delivering them into the sage hatch ranch. Because there are no critters in there right now. And let's get a couple more things of naphtha on the works. So that'd be 60. Relocate that over here. That would be right there. This can now be up here. Sweet that. Alright, yeah, this is what I definitely want to get done today. I want to have this being auto-fed, if nothing else. And hopefully the other Slickoni is doing okay. We have the steel now. So I think what we're going to do is cancel all this. Hold up, let's just cancel building. Cancel, I don't know. Okay, this is what we're going to do. Hopefully we have enough of this stuff. Sandstone. Oh, crap! Red Dead! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
Including you.
Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. My name is Stinger's Playground, and today we are ranching Pips and Hatches for the Pip and Hatch Plushie giveaway that I am hosting. Currently, we are giving away a hatch and plushies. You can't get them anymore. We have 2 sets to give out. 1 complete set to whoever can ranch the most combined, and then 1 of each for whoever can ranch 1 of each of the most kind. So you only have a few days left. It only goes until August 30th, but it's been a lot of fun, and that's what we're doing today. So you can't get these anymore. They don't make them. So I guess if you're not in the contest and you don't have one and you want one, I think they are available on eBay for an excessive amount of money. Dang good. Just turned the Tundra planet into a steam room. Gonna be, you know what? I'm glad you took my advice on that, redneck. You know, and I also am taking some of your advice here. And I'll show you that here in a second. I'm just gonna quickly maybe do something like this real quick and then just have like bunker tiles like right about there. Okay, so that's done. So I think it was last stream you had suggested why not just have a fridge in every ranch. And you know what? I think that's a great idea. I think that's what we're gonna do. This could be rebuilt though. We don't need that there. Actually, yeah, why not? That'll look good. And then that one's done. That one's done, and we're doing this one next. So I need this deconstructed, this deconstructed. Yep, perfect. And I need another bottle of naphtha. Let's go. What was that? 40. 40. Relocate. Let's see. Let's try and get it down. Where is it at? Right here? Alright, cool. We'll just go ahead and empty that. Sweep this. It'll be looking good. Wait. Yeah. I love a whole planet that is one big steam room. Of course, the conductive planet for me is like #1. I always want to do that. Can I sweep this up again? Okay, and empty that. I believe this is the last one. Yeah. It's a small endeavor. that I wouldn't want to do again. Maybe from the start, anyway. Come on, guys. We're just waiting for this to be empty. Then we can set this last one up. And then we're going to have to come up with a conveyor setup that goes into a loop when requested to go into a loop. In fact, what does this have? I think this was manual use barbecue, right? Manual use barbecue. I don't like that. I think that's gross. I think that we can put barbecue in these refrigerators, especially if I move them over by one. They're not going to go off. And they could go to whatever place is needed? No. We need this better than that. Maybe Flidos deliver barbecue somewhere? What do you guys think? You prefer your superconductive to be a vacuum? Yeah, that one's fun. Yeah, I haven't done a vacuumed out one yet. I did vacuum one out to make it a steam room, and then I took off in a Radbolt rocket without protection and became nuclear fallout, and that took a while. Alright, what are we doing here? We got a whole bunch of sage hatches ready to go. Is it getting to nighttime? It is. So how many critters do we have in this ranch currently right now? 14. That is far too few. Far, 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 far too few. Let's deconstruct these buildings over here. And did I get this one ready to go? Yes, I did. So deconstruct that on a 9. He wanted to land high. All right. Now that that's done, I think I can go ahead and put this tile back on that. Here comes another egg. That's cool. As far as this goes, I am halfway tempted to just allow them out there all the time. Like, just keep coming. Just keep coming. Stop the egg production and all that. Except that I do want to have barbecue. I'd like to almost increase the size of this room. Because the bigger this size is, I'm glad they don't eat plastic. The bigger this room is, the more critters I can have in it. It'd be nice. Figure out a way to do superconductive in jet suits. Oh man. Vacuums and jet suits. That's a hard one to crack. Alright, so we got all that out, did we? Good. Let's go ahead and sweep it out and get a chute in there. Let's see. Yeah, we'll sweep this out. Shoot. What I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to divvy up the barbecue. Yep. Yep. They can just put in seasoned... I wonder, can I just choose seasoned barbecue in here? Because I think it's just the one thing, right? Edible. You can't pick seasoned barbecue here, can you? It doesn't matter. I don't think we need to season it anymore, actually. I think I'm going to say no more of that. I'm going to try this. And then what we would do is have... You know, that whole shutoff system, not really necessary at that point. Because this one here that shifts it off there... Well, I mean, it's still got to get frozen. Yeah, just any barbecue you get, just go ahead and just put it in there. Can I get rid of some of these other ones? Yeah, I think this whole setup needs to go. All of this. And if all that goes, then this is going. Where's that coming from? Oh, no. We don't want to deconstruct that. That's going up to my freezer. Right, that one's going up to the freezer. Got you. So if that's going up to the freezer... Well, why would I care about... Okay, if that was a new line that was going up to the freezer. I get you. Yeah, I think we can get rid of the one that's going up to the freezer. That should be okay. And I will get rid of this as well. And this. We might have some rot issues with the debris of the barbecue warming up from the contact of the pressure plate, though. Yeah. 27 degrees. Well, that's going to be unfortunate. Well, maybe I do only have one thing in there. I mean, it's not too late. I could just have this until it has 1 gram of barbecue in it. The only issue is I don't want anything like the loader to have a whole bunch of barbecue on it. So I'm going to have either another way of the barbecue over here getting taken out. And I'm thinking from the corner of it. Maybe from the corner right there. No. The corner right there would still count that as a room. Deconstruct this. 6. I might have to move this sweeper down. But it could move down. Or it wouldn't see it though, even if it was there. Come on, man. Well, that's lame. Well, this is then going to be the thing again. It's just going to do 1 gram. That way, if it does go off, it won't be a lot. And I could set it up for even more than that if I really, really wanted to. And I could still be freshening it, you know. We could turn that back on. That's okay. Let's just do our barbecue freshening, you know. That's fine. No harm, no foul. We could even have, like, them being held in these refrigerators and then being delivered that way. So that's a thing, too. You could just have meat, or the barbecue going right into there. From the fridge, you know. I might have to move the fridge over by 1, but... Yep. I'd have to move that over by 1. Which is fine. I would just have to get another... Although that can see the fridge. So maybe I have the loader in here. But then it would do a loop. I don't want it to do a loop. Yeah, okay. How's this going? Let's get another chute in here. Okay. Well, if we've gotten rid of all those, this is a good enough place to do it. Seeing the barbecue would deliver the barbecue. And this would enable building and disable. I think if it disables when stuff is in it, doesn't it just fall down on the floor? And would this then take the barbecue if I wanted it to? I mean, I could. That way, if it fell down on the floor, it would just get swept back up and refroze, right? That's not so bad. So if we automate this, basically, actually be more like this, I think, possibly. Let me think about that for a second. So I'm going to want that to turn off when these are all green or red. I guess green, right? So like right now it's saying send a signal if it's above, I'm going to say 1 kg, right? Copy, paste. Actually red, it should be green if it's below, right? So below, copy. So yeah, I'd be sending a green signal saying, hey, I need something in here. Gotcha. Cool. Let's just do that. That would turn that on. Of course, I don't have a meter, but I could do a meter. Could meter it all down. Easy enough. Can I put meters in here, maybe? So if we went into shipping conveyor meter, I think that counts. Yeah, all right. Then we'll just have this conveyor rail going in like so, and then up like this. I'm going to have to snip some of this stuff off, deconstruct some of this other stuff. All right, well, we'll work on that. Idleness over here. Yeah, there's nothing to do. Did we get those in here? Yes, we did. Let's not have any more of them. Hopefully he will plant there. Hopefully I did that right and it's not the other way around. It's right to left, yeah? I think so. You might want to have some... Yeah, I know that. That sucks. I don't want to have rot. Although it's going to have that spice on it, most likely, so we should be all right. Idle over here. Do I want to dig anything else out? Kind of. I guess now that the pips are kind of safe, maybe we could. Ooh, maybe not right there. Looks like an ice core. What is up with all the ice cores around here? Do have some more water on this side. I could get this being dug out. Let's at least do that. We'll dig out this part. Yep, you guys can do that while I work on this refrigerator design. So we're gonna have it metered down to 1 kg. That then, wow, that's 1 speed. 1 kg would be coming down. And I think I go straight down here, actually. Cancel this, maybe? Does that just come straight down? 1 kg. Yep. Comes straight down like so. And if it's still coming around, it'll come out this direction and go back up. Which at this point would need to go back into the refrigerator. This bridge needs to go. This conductive, yeah, that is set for deconstruction, but they just haven't gotten to it. All right. And Slick Oni. Yes, we are building bunker tiles and we never have to worry about this again. Awesome. Let's deconstruct everything that's up here can go. We're bunkering up. We're taking the cheap way out. Redneck approved. Let's go ahead and deconstruct. Oh yeah, I remember why I had that deconstructed. I remember now. Yep. That one does need to be deconstructed, guys, because that ranch is not 96 tiles. This one's only 95 tiles. 96, 96. And as far as this goes, here we go. This is where the food is going back up. Why is this broken? This goes where? This goes up, up, and out. Okay, well, I mean, can I hook that up to this? I don't even know what that was. Oh, okay. Can I just not have that the way that was? Interesting. Not exactly sure where that line was coming from. Might want to deconstruct it. But I do want to get onto this freezer line. And the freezer line is right here. So I think I can just go up with this and go like so. And that is going to be metered down. Oh man, I don't even know. How much is a unit? Help. Uh-oh. Let's do 0.1. I'll do 0.1. Can you not do 0.1? Okay, you can do 0.1. All right, cool. 0.1 of a unit. These all need to have automation as well, so that would say turn on. Is it all on an OR gate? Might be. Deconstruct these. Don't build that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not really sure if it's all on an OR gate or not. And since we only allow, well, I mean, we don't only allow. You know what I could do? Instead of having this manual use? No, we don't want that manual use. What we want is another refrigerator right here. And that's only going to allow the spiced barbecue. Yeah, because then that can see it. And then this could actually, because we could, oh yeah, this could be the thing that's automated, not this. So we'll cancel that, deconstruct this. And then just bring that back to right there. That'll be way better. All right, cool. Well, we should see if that works. And we're idle over here again. All right, not a problem, not a problem. Let's go ahead and maybe dig some of that out. All right, we might as well get this floor not wet anymore. Maybe mop that up. Let's get some ladders over here. All right, that'll give them something to do for a moment. Oh, there's some meat right there. Heck yeah. Well, that needs automation. Oopsies. I forgot. That needs one of those. It also needs power. Sure does. Yay, we're seasoning our barbecue. It is fun watching that. That's cool. All right, and what is the atmosphere around here? It's pretty good. It's, you know, at least oxygen. I guess that's not a sterile atmosphere. We could maybe try to get some carbon dioxide over here. I'd really rather not. It'll be fine. It's going to go into the up there. And we can have this to be a small amount, too, which is really, really nice. So all of those should be on. Oh, they don't all have power, though, huh? Yeah, I forgot about that. So this line has got a potential, I mean, a lot, but not too bad. This one is pretty hot. Let's get power like so. This one's a really good one for this. That one's got power. This one could come down like so, and this one up like that. Yep, they all need power. Absolute spaghetti. We're gonna... Oh, that's horrible. That's absolutely ass. I'm gonna have to maybe think about that. Redoing my power grid a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna ask for seasoned food, right? Only seasoned food only, barbecue. We're only gonna want, I'm gonna say 1. Yeah, 1 on a 7. That's where I want it. Edible, barbecue on a 9. Okay, there we go. And then let's stop these. Copy settings, paste. Yeah, paste all those, because we don't want the barbecue in there anymore. All right, and now that is going to go around and do something. Why are you not doing anything? And then you put it in there. And then what happens? It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go anywhere. Why does it not go anywhere? There it goes. Something wasn't connected. All right, it's getting metered down into 100 grams. 100 gram packets of barbecue, mostly. I mean, some of it's lower than that. Okay. Then it's gonna go in there until it's red. Once it's red, it should bypass and go somewhere else. There it is. That's all for that. Oh, I did say 1, right? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 7. Let's try that 7. Oh, I like this. This is seasoned, fresh, sterile atmosphere. I don't think it's frozen, just because, you know, it's getting taken there pretty fast. I guess I could make it a lesser priority, like a 4, instead of such a high one. I guess I didn't need the meter either, since I was, well, when I only had 1 on it. If I may, why a fridge? You got a freezer. Could remove the fridge. This fridge? Or this fridge? This fridge is not going to be there. That's supposed to be deconstructing. We just haven't gotten around to deconstructing these yet. Yeah, these need to go. We could also deconstruct this, and I'm going to say if of 2. Hello. Copy settings. I'm gonna paste those settings. I really don't want them to eat the stuff that's about to come out of those. That's a lot of material. And so, no sandstone for you. I do like that part of it. That's kind of nice. Alright, then we're gonna go, where is it? Above 0? 0. If it's above 0, yeah, turn on. Copy settings. I think we're good. Paste it there. Paste it there. I kind of want to move these up though, because I'd like to put like a critter station right here or something. All right, how's the food coming? Oh wow, yeah, I think I don't need the meter there, do I? All right, let's deconstruct. You know what? Let's deconstruct that. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Let's just go back in there and do that. That works. That should be saying red. Oh, yeah, but yeah, that's why. Okay, I got you. These have to be individual. Got you. And then I want this to turn off, then if all of these are off, but not just, I'm sure there's a really cool piece of automation for that, where you could say, well, if they're all off, maybe on a not gate, would that do it? Huh. Well, the main thing is I don't want it to keep circling. Although, it's going to go back up to the freezer. I guess if this one's full, right? That would be the bottom one anyway. So if this one's full, that one's green until it's not, right? So we'll just go up. Yep. I think that's an easier bit of automation. Because that's the only one that's really going to matter. Okay, and then we could just deconstruct this and these. All right, cool. And I'm going to try to make more of those bristle blossoms. I mean, we got the water. We can push it. In fact, how are we doing with water? I could definitely push that. In fact, this light still hits a few things over here. So maybe instead of having this tile like that, we do it as one of those kind of tiles, yeah? Might as well still grow bristle blossoms in there. And now that that is stopped up, how much food? Yep. Unrefrigerated, sterile atmosphere. That's just regular barbecue, is it? Oh, that's not good. I thought we were getting only the seasoned stuff. I'm not allowing manual use if I know. Excuse me, game? How does that work? Above 0. Why is my breathability so bad? Oh, that's not going anywhere. Oh no, I must have deconstructed somewhere. No wonder my breathability is bad. Wow. Hey, a sage hatch egg. By the way, how are we doing with those? I have no idea. I'll have to check up on those in a minute. Alright, I think that's good to go. Let's see. Unrefrigerated, sterile atmosphere. But how much is it? It's 648 calories. That's not that much. Looks like this is ready to go. Let's also copy settings, paste. Heck yeah, we're definitely increasing the ranches. There's that barbecue. This holds 1 kg. That's good. It does look like that's seasoned, but some of this is seasoned and some of it isn't. Like this barbecue is not seasoned at all. Interesting. Well, other than that, it's pretty good. Let's get rid of this, deconstruct it. And how big is this room? This room is 84 tiles. 84 divided by 12. 7.
Divided by 12 is 7.
So we can have the 7 in this one. Yep. Awesome. And that one is set for 7 critters, 8 critters, 8 critters. I think that's pretty successful. Are we going to have any more pickling spice errands? Looks like once in a while. Should have stuff here to do it. Barbecue. See, barbecue's going down that way now. Maybe I should have it for more? Should I just allow it to always have some in there? Maybe I do. Maybe I always have, like, I don't know, maybe more than that, like 20. We'll do 20. Let's get bigger packets of barbecue in there. Oh, wait, though. They can see it and they can pick it up, so I have a loop problem. Yep. That's going to be an issue. I wouldn't have a loop problem if I put this back on it, but then it doesn't count as a tile. But right now it does, and they can get to it. That stinks. All right, it looks like we might be going back down to 7 critters per ranch. Let's do something like this. Yeah, that stinks. Alrighty. A ribbon and gates? Yeah, that would do it too, huh? Yeah, we could do a ribbon and gates. I'd only want 2 things on the... What do you mean ribbon and gates? The ones in the wrenches? Well, the ribbons will do up to 4. The thing is the barbecue will come up in here and it'll start with the first one and work its way down to the bottom ranch. I don't really understand why I'd want a ribbon here. I mean, I don't mind doing ribbons. The ribbons are really good for stuff with the ranches though too, with like the delivery systems, but I haven't done that in a minute. The other thing I was gonna set up over here is we're gonna get another thing of sage hatches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Another pickup. Yeah, that's gonna happen, and that'll be for more sage hatches. It is almost nighttime, so let's see how many of these guys we have. Up to 17. Didn't we have 14 last time I looked? I don't know. Hopefully they're getting more of those in there. But yeah, I think I need at least another set of incubators. I might have to run more power for that, and I'm already having issues with that. Let's see, do we have any free ones open? Sometimes I don't get them all working. No, I don't. This one, though. Could maybe run it. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this going that way. Oh, crap. And I will deconstruct these 2 because I'm going to need to. And then let's get the filter gates. I believe those go on top. Yep. Yikes. Well, that's not great. I was worried about that. I'm not going to be able to get it through there. Maybe if I did... Oh. You know what? We don't have to do that there. Let's just cancel this. Cancel this. And we'll just build it one more over. Under station. Hold on, glad you're not the only one having power problems. If top ranch needs barbecue and bottom one is full, you need to check every one, and the ribbon could serve as the combined splitter. Yes. The way I have it now, it would just go back through the freezer and get refrozen. I don't mind it being frozen, but I can see maybe that. And then the ribbon could serve as a combined splitter. We could do that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. Alright, food. Let me get this going though. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, then we can get all this automation stuff in with the filter gates. Yep, they're gonna be here. We're gonna have to probably well, we can snip those. We don't have to deconstruct them. So then the buffer gate. Then let's get it back in there though, because I need to snip it. Yeah, we'll just snip all of these. I mean, we might as well not deconstruct them though. We can deconstruct the ones up there though. Cool. All right, so everybody's going to be on 7. So let's copy pasta. Okay, which means this one has how many? 7, 7, 8. We need to move one of you. Relocate down to... This one hardly has anybody in it, so let's just put you down in there. There's 2, 2, 8. Yeah, there, it's gone. 7. That's all we had to do. All right, so no more loops, which is good. More barbecue going down here. See, so that's asking for it. Now it's not. Hopefully we'll get even more in there. We shouldn't be able to grab it ourselves once it's in there. Only the sweeper can grab it and put it in. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. We're still waiting on this piece. Yeah. But I figured we might as well make little mini fridges in each ranch. So if we go over to gases, these are all in a vacuum. Now, these aren't necessarily frozen. This one is refrigerated and seasoned, which is nice. And those should just stay there, be able to get fed by the sweepers into these, which are accepting 1 kg. We load it right here. This is asking for barbecue, but it's only asking for the seasoned variety of it. I don't even have this hooked up to power. Well, the deep freezer is not necessarily in these, but at some point we might have some that are deep frozen in there, because they all get deep frozen up here. This is our freezer. The food goes, well, apparently we have some abyssalite in there. Let's get rid of that. Don't know how we got abyssalite. I'm sure we clipped something I wasn't supposed to clip. All right, well, abyssalite in the freezer. I mean, yeah, why not? But the freezer is right here, so all this is deep frozen. And some of it is seasoned and some of it isn't. By the time they put it over there, it's probably not deep frozen anymore. But since it's a vacuum and it should be seasoned, its status is, I don't know. Is it going off? Yeah, -5 a cycle. Sterile atmosphere, but it's not seasoned, I don't think, right? Somehow we got non-seasoned barbecue in there. 88,000 calories? Wait. Does that say 88,000 calories? It does say seasoned, though. Seasoned. Why would you be going off? Sterile atmosphere, fresh, seasoned. I don't know, maybe it's not. I don't know. But why is it 88,000? 24,000. It shouldn't be going on there when it's turned off. That's a lot more. Not refrigerated. Not all of it. I'm just trying to figure out why we have so much on these. 67,000 calories. Because it's like allowing a whole packet. Yeah, that's why I had the meter, huh? I should have just metered it down to 1 packet. Yep, I'm gonna meter it back down. Do that. There we go. Meter this back down. That is far too much food in there. Power. Already has power. Alright, cool. We'll get that done. Alright. Have a great one, Engineer Troy. Appreciate it. We'll be back on later tonight, actually. We'll be playing, I don't know, something. It'll be a mystery. But I do want to get this finished real quick and then just check up on all the other planets, because we do have a lot of idle dupes. And I did want to get some... Hey, we do have 24,000 calories of berry sludge, though, so can I move that? Yeah, relocate that. I want to go up into this rocket here. Just put it right there. Thank you. Appreciate that. That'll get our rocket more on the way. And then as far as these go, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to deconstruct these buildings because we're going to have to get in there and get some of that barbecue out. There ain't no two ways about it. There's far too much barbecue in there. Luckily, there's none in there yet, but just in case. I was going to say, why are we running a wheel? And I forgot. Oh, yeah, duplicate gym. We still have some people in there doing that. You need a break? It's so hard to focus on pipping and hatching for so long. It is. It is. It's a challenge, you know? I didn't realize how much of a challenge. Why am I dripping water? Oh, no, I did. Yep, that's what I did. I deconstructed all. All right, cancel this. All right, mop that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What's the P? Yeah, it has been hard to focus on. I deconstructed those tiles all right and everything behind them. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I forgot to design that filter in. Hopefully I didn't do too many commands in that amount of time. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, we were building that, but we cannot build that now because we need to put that meter back in, and we've already decided that. So let's once again deconstruct, but this time we're only going to do buildings. Buildings only. We're going to deconstruct that building. That one's already done. This one, this one, this one, and that one. And then let's get that conveyor meter back in. That's under shipping meter. Can go right there. Split this off. And a little conveyor. I mean, automation. Okay, 20 on that. I'm going to have to sweep up all that barbecue. Uh-huh. So maybe do that now. Let's do not all standard barbecue. Yep. Barbecue on a 9. All of this. I want you to take that and just put it right here. This is going to say nothing. I don't want anything in there right now. I just want to get all my barbecue back in the freezer. Yep. We'll also sweep up that. Don't want that there. Sweep up that. Sweep up that. And that. And that. And that. Why not? Let's get that ceramic out of there and make it nice and clean. Alright, we're moving that barbecue. That's good, good, good. If we can get the other things out of here, that'd be great. Priorities and construction. Let's go 6s. Yeah, I didn't do that. In fact, we could go 9s. Since that's what we're working on, everybody. Here they are seasoning the food. Hopefully that then goes up there. Yep. So this has a priority of 9. I'm going to say that that has the priority over this of the 4. Yep. That's the where I want it to go. When it goes this way, it goes and gets frozen. And then eventually it'll come back. Did I get rid of the abyssalite? No, I did not. Okay. So we'll get rid of this abyssalite that's clogging up the line. Let's go if... oh no, that's going to be a problem. We'll get rid of some of it. And then I'll have to keep some. Yeah, that's unfortunate. That was, what, 2 more packets of it? Oh, we cleared out a little bit. Alright, well, that'll get refrozen. This needs to be deconstructed and swept up. Okay. I could also deconstruct these buildings right here. These ladders could go. We could put something else in here instead. Be a lot more useful. Alright, we've done that. This needs to be deconstructed, guys. We need to get that meat out of there. Yeah, all that meat is almost gone. Let's get this sweeps in pretty high. All these can go. Awesome. There went the last bit of the barbecue. This is going to be for 1 unit. Yep. 1 unit means 1 piece of barbecue, I hope. Alright, next we can go ahead and put this back on. Not quite yet on that one. And not quite yet on those. Okay. Let's see the print. Poke shell. Heck yeah. Maybe I set up a poke shell pit up in here. Relocate you to right there. We're not doing anything with that room at all. Alright guys, and now we're just waiting on those to be put in. Here's a couple more that we want in. Those are on 5s though, with priority construction 8. Alright, that's looking good. Oh, there went some barbecue. Interesting. I didn't see the barbecue go down again. Interesting. Yep, it's gone now. Somebody got it, or one of the hatches did. There's some barbecue now, and that is 708 calories, so that's a little bit better. How about the other ones? Why do I have barbecue on that at all? Fresh, seasoned. Okay, at least it's seasoned. I shouldn't have anything on that. Maybe it was a leftover? Alright, so this is going to be, so seasoned food, edible, barbecue, level 4. Let's see if you'll do it. They should go get some of that. Requires a little bit of dupe labor. Hopefully not too much. I mean, 20 of them. I think I'm going to go 7 of them. 7 of them fills the entire ranch, I think, with one meal. Just the seasoned barbecue, right? Nope, you're eating. Okay, what about you? Ellie, you're grabbing some barbecue? No, you're grabbing gristleberry too. You're going for lunch. Okay, is anybody coming to do this? Errands. Devin's on it. Alright, I see you, Devin. Devin's coming in here. Let's go ahead and follow you, Devin. Let's check you out. You're going in here. You're going to grab that barbecue. Coming down. Putting it in there. That's then going to take it up there. It's going to chop it up into 7 segments, yes? Instead of like one large one. So these are coming out at 1,000 grams, which is 1 kg, which is perfect. That one is now done. 8,000. Wow, that's a little bit much. But now this one has 8,000. Wow, okay. Is that 1 kg? Properties. Mass, 2 Gs. Okay, so we got double what we wanted. Kind of. Oops, that needs to be built ASAP, because that's going to be a loop. Here comes some more barbecue. Yeah, there's my loop. And the barbecue's coming down this way. We're going to have a little bit coming in. Closes that one off. And then the rest of it will loop back. It should also turn that off. Not allowing it to pick up anymore, but unfortunately it is allowing it to do this. Huh. Well, that's the only downside. Like, we still have a fridge full here, yeah? Oh, dang, to do this is an approved mod. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Pretty much most of the things that I'm playing in this playthrough are approved. But I absolutely love the to-do list. I think that helps just about anybody who's scatterbrained, and that's just fine by me. The mass move tool. I don't know about the chain mod, but I'm pretty sure I answered the question about the mass move tool. I would ask Nugs again if I did, just to make sure, but I believe it is. The chain mod, though, I don't know. You have to tell me about that one. Alright, so these are in. Let's get all these 75. Actually, you know what? I can just copy these. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. I guess I'll get some of these wires in, but not all of them, just because that timer is going to have a reset on it. Allows your dupes to build in a set order. I'd say no, just because I don't know about it. Probably Redneck would know more about it than I would. So until, I'd get advice off of Redneck on that one, personally. So there's the leftover barbecue, which this stuff, yeah, this is going back up into storage, and then I'd want that to go back up into storage too if it's not on. So if it's not on, you can see that too, huh? And if this takes barbecue, which it does, and then I would just have this. That would not turn it off, though. Yep, no problem. He knows more about mods and their game-breaking abilities than I do, so I do kind of rely on him a little bit for that, you know what I mean? How can I make it drop its food? If I put it under a door, it still wouldn't drop its food, right? Well, it's too late. Make it more set and forget. I classify as a no-go with the speed-up mods. Yeah, no-go on those. Oh yeah, I mean, you could leave it go overnight. There's nobody saying that you couldn't just let it run overnight. If you had it all set up and you're just running the numbers out, yeah, for sure. Redneck, how do you get the food to come out? Or do I just allow lesser than that amount. Could do that, you know, just store 1 instead of 7. I guess that would work. But this seems to somewhat be working. This is seasoned, fresh, sterile atmosphere, unrefrigerated, so it did warm up a little bit. Yep, it's definitely taking on the temperature of the plate. So if I didn't want that to happen, which I kind of don't, which means I need to go in there and destroy it all and put in a insulated tile instead. But then without the conveyor shutoffs, I could then not worry about the shutoffs. I could just do it. Let's see. We only want a little bit in each fridge. I mean, I could definitely divvy it up where it's just going into each fridge. I'm done for today. That's it for me. I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching me stream it. We're going to be back later playing another game, some sort of game. I don't know. We were going to play Fortnite, but I think Rocker Chicky is done playing Fortnite for the day, so who knows? I got plenty of games to play. Anyway, if you want your chance to win a Pip or a Hatch plushie and you think you could actually get a submission in and start it and get it in before August 30th, now's your time. You can't get these anymore. Clay doesn't make them anymore. And, I mean, you can get them on eBay and stuff, but you're going to overpay for them. I'm trying to give them away to anybody who wants to play along with me. All you have to do is go to the Discord, sign up sheet, and then get the save file, put it in your game, and play along and try to branch as many as you can until August 30th, as I said. So good luck to everybody who has been entered, and I've been having a lot of fun with this, by the way. Thank you so much. And yes, that's still broken, so if you want to put in a Discord link, Nugs, that would be great. Other than that, I think we're going to be rating out to Too Legit, because he is just too legit to quit. Hey. Copy that. Okay, there we went. Now we're going. All right, Redneck. See you guys later. Zarek, thank you for being here. Loving the stuff in the Discord. I can't wait to play done pretty soon next stream, but I don't feel like I did much. We played on 1 speed quite a bit today. It's a little bit all over the place. All right, guys, go say hi from the playground. See you later. Bye.